Stop right there for just 1 second. A piece of news has come out, so big, so shocking, that the most powerful man on the planet, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, has disappeared. Today, I am going to tell you the truth that the media is hiding, the truth the White House does not want to say out loud, and the question that has been burning inside your mind. Is Trump alive, or has his time come? And if he is gone, where does this war go next? Iran's missiles, built with North Korean technology, are bringing down American jets. The world is standing on the edge of nuclear war. This is not just a war. This is a question of life and death for all of humanity. And in the middle of all of this, where is Donald Trump? Today, we are going to break this open, every single piece of it. First, let's understand when this war began and why. February 28, 2026, the world changed forever. The United States and Israel launched a surprise joint attack on Iran. It was so sudden and so well planned that Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, was sitting in a meeting when Israeli jets killed him right there. Khamenei was dead. His son, Mojtaba Khamenei, was quickly made the new supreme leader, but Iran did not surrender, not even close. Iran fired back with hundreds of missiles and drones. U.S. military bases in Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, and UAE were all targeted. Missiles rained down on Tel Aviv. The Strait of Hormuz, the world's most critical oil passage, was shut down by Iran, sending shockwaves across the global economy. Today, 37 days into this war, it is still going. More than 2,000 Iranian civilians have been killed, 13 American soldiers have died, and there is no end in sight. Trump ordered this war under Operation Epic Fury. The official reason was to stop Iran's nuclear program, but experts say the real goals were far bigger: regime change, control of Iran's oil, and the permanent elimination of a long-standing threat to U.S. allies in the region. Now let's talk about something most people are not aware of. Where did Iran get such powerful missiles? The answer is North Korea. For decades, Iran and North Korea have had a secret strategic partnership. North Korea supplies the missiles, the technology, and the engineers. Iran pays in cash and oil. Simple business, but extremely dangerous for the world. The missiles Iran is firing at U.S. bases right now, the Qiyam, the Shahab-3, the Khorramshahr-4, are all based on North Korean designs. North Korean engineers built missile factories inside Iran and dug underground tunnels to protect those weapons from U.S. bombing campaigns. Even the long-range missile Iran fired at Diego Garcia, the U.S. military base located 4,000 kilometers away, used a system originally derived from North Korean technology. That kind of range was once considered impossible for Iran. North Korea made it possible. And here is the latest and most alarming development. In early April 2026, multiple credible reports emerged that North Korea has delivered 500 Hwasong-18 intercontinental missiles to Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps. This is not yet fully confirmed, but if it is true, America has a far more dangerous problem on its hands than it publicly admits. Kim Jong-un himself declared that North Korea will give Iran whatever it needs. This is not just a weapons deal, it is a full geopolitical alliance, and it is directly fueling this war. Trump had said it repeatedly: Iran has nothing left. Their radar is 100% destroyed. We are unstoppable. But on April 3, 2026, Iran gave its answer in a way that shook the entire U.S. military narrative. Iran shot down a U.S. F-15E Strike Eagle, a billion-dollar advanced combat aircraft, and it went down inside Iranian territory. The jet had 2 crew members, a pilot and a weapons systems officer. Both ejected and landed in the mountains of Iran, behind enemy lines. Iran immediately launched a massive manhunt. A local governor offered a $60,000 bounty for anyone who captured an American alive. Armed civilians ran into the mountains to find them. For America, this was the worst-case scenario: a living American soldier on Iranian soil being actively hunted. Trump sat in the White House receiving updates every single minute. The CIA then launched an extraordinary deception campaign, spreading false information inside Iran that both crew members had already been found and were being evacuated. Iran was confused, distracted, and in that window of confusion, the CIA used its extraordinary capabilities to locate the missing airmen. One of them, a colonel, was hiding alone at 7,000 feet above sea level, equipped with nothing but a pistol, a communication device, and sheer courage. U.S. Special Forces moved in, bombs cleared the path, and they pulled him out safely. Trump posted on Truth Social, "We got him." He called it an Easter miracle and one of the most daring rescue operations in American history. Both crew members came home alive. No American became a prisoner of war. America had something real to celebrate. Now, let's address the question that frightens people the most. Is Trump planning to bomb Iran with a nuclear missile? Trump has said the United States will bomb Iran back to the Stone Ages. He has asked Congress to approve a $1.5 trillion defense budget. He has repeatedly claimed Iran's military has been completely decimated. His rhetoric has been loud, aggressive, and unrelenting. But a nuclear missile is a very different conversation. There is no official confirmation that a nuclear strike is being planned or considered. However, the way this war is escalating, experts are raising serious warnings. Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz, and 20% of the world's oil supply passes through that single waterway. Europe and Asia are already feeling the economic pressure. French President Macron publicly said that forcing that strait open militarily is unrealistic. Trump disagreed, saying force remains an option if necessary. Here is the real analysis. A conventional nuclear strike on Iran would cause unimaginable civilian casualties, trigger global condemnation, potentially draw in Russia and China, and permanently destabilize the entire Middle East. No serious military strategist is recommending it. But if this war continues to escalate, and if Iran moves closer to actually building a nuclear weapon, that option sits in the background. And that is one of the greatest dangers this world faces today. Now we come to the question at the heart of this video. Donald Trump, is he alive or dead? Let me give you the straight answer first. Trump is alive. But the reason this question is being asked so loudly right now is something every person watching this deserves to understand. On April 2nd, 2026, Trump was last seen publicly. After that, on April 4th, Easter weekend, the White House canceled his entire public schedule with no clear explanation. The social media posts that appeared in his name during those days were widely believed by analysts to have been written by his staff, not by Trump himself. Rumors spread rapidly across the internet that Trump had been admitted to Walter Reed Hospital for undisclosed reasons. The White House hit back, calling these claims conspiracy theories and insisting Trump was working non-stop throughout the Easter weekend. But here is what the evidence actually shows. Trump is 79 years old, the oldest president in American history. His weight, his well-documented fast food diet, and his history of heart disease have raised legitimate health concerns for years. In October 2025, he quietly visited Walter Reed for a CT scan and initially tried to hide it. On New Year's Eve 2026, a viral video showed him dragging his right leg while walking, and he appeared only to notice the cameras after the fact. In March 2026, a dark red rash appeared on his neck. His hands have been covered in bruises, which the White House explained away as being caused by frequent handshaking. Doctors who have never treated Trump, speaking to major U.S. news outlets, said openly that looking at his lifestyle and habits, they genuinely do not understand how he is still functioning at this level. One prominent physician summed it up simply: it must be extraordinary genetics. So what is the real conclusion? Trump is alive, but his health is a genuine and serious political issue that is not going away. Did he hide his health condition? Yes, the evidence points clearly in that direction. Is he in a hospital right now? No confirmed proof supports that.